In 1905, in a dusty mine in South Africa, a worker's shovel struck something incredible: the crystalline diamond, the largest ever found, at 3,106 carats. It was a geological monster, cut into 9 stones for the British crown jewels. For a century, we believed it was the pinnacle of absolute, rare, and geological wealth. But we were looking in the dirt of our world, when we should have been looking at the sky. Imagine a diamond that makes the crystalline look like a microscopic speck of dust. Not the size of a fist, a house, or a mountain, but a diamond the size of the entire planet Earth. A crystallized core weighing 10 billion trillion carats in the deep void. To put a price tag on this cosmic object, you would need zeros stretching to the moon. This is not a hallucination or science fiction. This is BPM 37093, owned to astronomers by a much more famous name, Lucy. A tribute to Lucy in the sky with diamonds. But don't let the poetic name deceive you. Lucy is not a sparkling paradise for us. She is a celestial corpse, a dead star heart, that once burned with the fury of a billion suns. Today, we travel 50 light years away, deep into the constellation of Centaurus, to witness the most expensive graveyard ever discovered in the known universe. We will uncover how a star turns into crystal, why its existence once terrified physicists, and the inevitable fate of our own sun. In the presence of Lucy, every earthly treasure becomes nothing more than a grain of sand. To understand how a giant diamond is born, you first have to understand how a star dies. A star like our sun is a delicate balance between 2 violent and opposing forces. On one side is gravity, trying to crush the star into a single infinitesimal point. On the other side is nuclear fusion, smashing atoms together at millions of degrees. This process pushes outward with incredible force. For billions of years, this balance is stable, but stars, just like humans, have limits. They have a finite supply of nuclear fuel. When Lucy ran out of hydrogen fuel long ago, the war was over and gravity finally won. But not before a final and violent tantrum. The star bloated into a massive red giant, swallowing any planets that stood in its path. Then, in one final and titanic exhale, she blew her outer layers into the dark void, creating a glowing nebula, a cosmic ghost. What remained was a white dwarf star, one of the most extreme objects in the universe. It is an object of impossible contradictions. Imagine taking the entire mass of our sun, which is 333,000 times heavier than Earth, and crushing it until it is the size of Earth. The density here defies all human logic. A single teaspoon of Lucy's material would weigh more than 5 whole tons. It would fall through your hand and the floor, straight down to the very center of the Earth. This is called degenerate matter, where atoms are packed together so tightly that only quantum laws prevent total collapse. At this stage, Lucy was no longer on fire. She was a cooling ember, a white-hot sphere, drifting in the absolute zero freezer of space. But this cooling sets the stage for a miracle. As a white dwarf cools over billions of years, it eventually reaches a critical temperature. In a normal star, atoms move too fast to settle, but in the ultra-dense core of Lucy, carbon and oxygen atoms are under pressure. They are ash left from her nuclear days. They are like people in a rush-hour subway car. There is no room to breathe, move, or escape. As the temperature finally starts to drop, these carbon atoms begin to lock into place. They don't just freeze into a random mess. They organize into a perfect geometric lattice. In chemistry, we have a name for this structure: a diamond formed under heat and pressure. This is the climax of our story. A celestial body becoming a gargantuan jewel. For decades, this was just a theory, hypothesized by brilliant minds like Travis Metcalfe, but proving it was thought to be impossible. How do you look inside a star 50 light-years away? The answer came from asteroseismology. Think of Lucy like a giant cosmic bell. When struck, it vibrates and rings with pulses. These are starquakes, massive ripples of energy. By listening to these vibrations with telescopes, astronomers noticed something very strange. The way sound waves moved through her suggested that her interior was solid. 90% of Lucy's mass had crystallized. She is a diamond sphere 4,000 kilometers wide, a trillion carat gem. If you could stand on her shimmering surface, you would see a world of crystalline light, refracting the Milky Way through a diamond crust, the most expensive and lonely object we know. But Lucy is also a crystal ball for us. When we look at her, we see our own reflection. Our sun is a stable, main sequence star. It gives us energy to breathe and live. But our sun has a ticking cosmic clock. In 5 billion years, it will run out of fuel. It will follow the exact same path as Lucy. Our sun will bloat and turn into a red giant, incinerating Mercury and then scorching Venus. It will turn Earth into a charred cinder, boiling oceans away until nothing remains. Then, the sun will shrink to a white dwarf. Trillions of years from now, will cool. The carbon atoms at its center will lock. The sun will end as a silent, cold diamond. The solar system will become a jewel graveyard, a quiet museum of our vanished existence. It is a beautiful yet haunting cosmic ending. Everything we built will be reduced to a lattice. We spend our lives obsessed with value, digging for tiny shards of carbon for rings, starting wars to secure wealth in our hands. Yet, out there, floating in the terrifying silence, is an object with wealth beyond conception. Lucy doesn't care about our gold or names. She is a masterclass in human insignificance. In the grand timeline of 13.8 billion years, human history is nothing more than a blink. We are biological flashes in a sea of crystals. The universe was not made specifically for us. It operates on cold laws of physics and gravity, but there is comfort in our smallness. We are the only ones who can hear her song. We gave her a name and recognized her beauty. We are the eyes of the universe looking back, wondering why a star leaves a diamond heart. Next time you look at a diamond ring, remember, you are looking at a piece of a fallen star. Treasures aren't just buried in the ground. They are waiting in the silent reaches of infinity. Cold, brilliant, and eternal stars. The Cullinan diamond was only the beginning. Lucy is the true queen of the cosmos. Her carbon lattice is a masterpiece of gravity, formed in the heart of a dying giant. Astronomers still watch her every vibration, learning the secrets of matter and density. White dwarfs are laboratories of the extreme, where light bends and time seems to slow. Lucy's mass is nearly that of our sun, yet she fits inside the orbit of our moon. Such density is almost divine in its scale. It challenges everything we know about solids. Diamonds on Earth require volcanic pressure, but Lucy's pressure comes from the star itself. Her core is a furnace turned into a freezer, a paradox of heat and absolute cold. We look at her through Centaurus at night, a faint pinpoint of light with a heavy secret. Billions of years were needed to craft her. Nature is a patient and brutal jeweler. Our earthly history is just a second to her. She was a diamond before humans walked. The ultimate survivor in a harsh universe. Her shimmering light is a call to explore, to look beyond our small and greedy world. Wealth is relative in the eyes of the stars. 1 billion carats is nothing to the void. But to our curious minds, she is everything. The proof that science is stranger than fiction. Lucy sings in the frequency of gravity, a melody composed of carbon and time. Her starquakes tell a story of collapse and the birth of a solid cosmic miracle. Astronomers listen with patient devotion, decoding the pulses of a crystal heart. Lucy is the crown jewel of our galaxy, a monument to the death of a sun. She reminds us that beauty comes from pain, from the crushing weight of stellar death. Our own sun will experience this too. A slow transformation into a cosmic gem. The Earth will be long gone by then. Only the diamond sun will remain in the dark, a silent witness to the solar system's end. Our history etched in its carbon lattice. We are made of the same star stuff as Lucy. Carbon flows in our veins and her core. We are connected to her across 50 light years, brothers and sisters of the same chemistry. But she is eternal, and we are fleeting. She is the diamond, and we are the light, passing through for a brief, glorious second. Human greed looks foolish in her glow. Our empires are nothing compared to her mass. She is the ultimate reality of the cosmos. Physics acting on a scale we can barely grasp. Her name, Lucy, makes her feel like a friend. But she is a cold and indifferent giant. A beautiful nightmare of density and light, refracting the truth of our mortality. We search for meaning in the stars above, and Lucy gives us a hard, crystalline answer. The universe is vast, ancient, and cold. But even in death, a star can leave beauty. Even in collapse, it can become a treasure. Our sun will leave its own diamond heart, a final gift to the empty solar system, a monument to the light that once warmed us. We are lucky to be here to witness it now, to wonder at the 10 billion trillion carats, to tell the story of the star named Lucy. In the constellation of Centaurus, she floats, the most lonely and perfect jewel in existence. Treasures are not just in the dirt we walk. They are waiting in the silence of space. So next time you look up, look for her. Look for the diamond in the sky. Our journey to Lucy ends here today. But her journey across time has just begun. 1 billion-year cooling into total perfection. A final whisper from a long-dead star. Thank you for joining this cosmic heist of the most valuable object in the world. Remember BPM 37093 and our fate. We are small, but we understand the giant. That is the true power of being human. Farewell to the star with the diamond heart. Across the constellations and through time. The ultimate treasure in a sea of stars. Lucy in the sky with diamonds is real. She is waiting for us to notice her light. In the cold and deep silence of space, the universe is strange and beautiful, and Lucy is its most brilliant secret. One day, we will all be stardust again. Perhaps one day, we will be diamonds too. Until then, keep looking up at the void. For the diamonds waiting in the dark,